Well, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. I hope you guys are doing fantastic out there. I've got an interesting video for you today. We've got two flashlights. These are very popular EDC lights, and I'm going to compare them head to head. Right there on the left, we have the Thrunite Archer Mini. Comes in around $25.95. And on the right, we have the Olight Model I5T EOS, comes in around $30. Now let's go ahead and start. They both have a low mode and they both have a high mode. So low mode on the Archer Mini is 18 lumens, and on that setting it'll last 7.5 hours. Now we have much more impressive run times out of the Olight. On low we get 15 lumens, but we get 20 hours of runtime. That's almost 3 times the amount of runtime with a little bit dimmer output. So my pick on this has to go to the Olight. I like the low on Olight. Now let's talk about high. The Archer Mini has a high of 405 lumens. That'll last 2.8 minutes. And then to prevent the overheating of the LED, it'll step down to 157 lumens and it'll stay there for 52 minutes. Now if we look at the Olight, the i5T, we've got 300 lumens for 3 minutes, and then it'll step down to 150 lumens for 25 minutes. Then it does a second step down to 30 lumens for 122 minutes. So if runtime is what you want, I would suggest the i5T, but if you want brightness, I gotta tell you the Archer Mini is a lot brighter. Now let's talk about strobe. The Olight loses clearly on strobe. It does not have a strobe function. So let's talk about the Archer Mini. Obviously, we're the clear winner here because it has a 355 lumen strobe function that will last 110 minutes or 1.83 hours. Now, distance of throw on these lights, on the Archer Mini, we're looking at 87 meters of throw, and on the Olight, it's a little floodier beam. We're looking at 60 meters. So I got to go with the Archer Mini on throw. Now, candela is different here between these. We have 1800 candela on the Archer Mini and 910 out of the Olight i5T. That's almost double the candela rating here. Both of these are impact resistant down to 1.5 meters, so it's a wash there. And they're both IPX8 waterproof down to 2 meters. Again, that's a wash. So if we look at weight of the light, we're looking at 76 grams on the Olight i5T and significantly lighter on the Archer Mini, coming in at 34 grams. Now the dimensions of the light on the Olight, we are looking at 95 millimeters long by 17.8 millimeters the diameter. On the Archer Mini, we're looking at 83 millimeters long by 16.7 millimeters in diameter. So the edge on size or dimensions has to go to the Archer Mini. It's much, much smaller. Now, they do tell us that the Archer Mini has an SST LED, and the Olight does not specify what LED they're running. The Archer Mini has a 320 milliamp hour 10400 battery. This is a non-replaceable battery. It's USB-C charging. Very nice. You don't have to worry about the battery coming out or anything like that. But I really got to give the edge to the Olight here on battery because it'll run on AA nickel metal hydrides, AA alkalines. I've used AA lithiums, and even though it says not to do it in the manual, I've used 14500s. So very nice. You just unthread the tail cap switch and take out the battery, put another one in. I like that personally. I think the i5T clearly wins in that department. Now let's talk about lockout mode. The Archer Mini does have a lockout mode, and to unlock the light, you're just going to push and hold the tail cap switch until you see low, and then if you want to lock it from low, you just push and hold and then it'll lock it out. The Olight does not have any kind of lockout function at all to speak of. So the Edge goes with the Archer Mini on that. Now, charging indicators, we do, since this is USB-C on the Archer Mini, it'll turn red when charging, blue when charging is complete. Very nice that it has that indicator. The Olight I5T EOS does not have anything like that. So because we're changing out the batteries. As far as power level indicator, when the battery starts to get low, the Archer Mini will flash. The light will blink and it's telling you that you need to charge that battery. The Olight does not have anything like that. Now the pocket clips, I'm going to say that's probably a wash because both of these are dual direction pocket clips. I think the security of the pocket clips are very nice. I like that they're dual direction. I like that they're both deep carry. I really like that. Now when we talk about the buttons on the light themselves, huge advantage to the Olight in my opinion. This button has traction on the top of it where the Archer Mini does not have any traction. That's a smooth thing there, and I'm afraid that when this thing gets wet and it's on water, you're going to slip all over this light. The same thing goes to the body of the light. The Olight does have traction in this helix pattern knurling here, so it gives you plenty of traction to hang on to the light. I really like the i5T over the Archer Mini in those two things, the traction on the button and the traction on the body of the light. Okay, right now we're looking at low on the Olight i5T. This is 15 lumens and this will last for 20 hours. That's pretty significant. Now if I bring this other one in, this is the Thrunite Archer Mini. This is also on low, 18 lumens for 7.5 hours of runtime. So on the left we got the Olight right there, and then the right we got the one coming in from the top. That's the Archer Mini. It's got a little bit more brightness. So that's the Olight right in the middle there that we're seeing, and then the Archer Mini coming in. So now we're looking at high on the Archer Mini. This is 405 lumens. That'll last 2.8 minutes. And then to prevent the overheating, it'll step down to 157 lumens for an additional 52 minutes. Now this one, this is the Olight. So let's go to high on it. We are looking at 300 lumens. Very nice pattern. That's going to last for 3 minutes. And then after step down, it's going to be 150 lumens for 25 minutes. And then it does a second step down to 30 lumens for 122 minutes. So very nice run times out of the Olight. So again, the Archer Mini right there on the right and the Olight on the left. Now if I triple press on the Archer Mini, we're going to get a strobe here. They're very nice. We have 355 lumens on a strobe here. This will last for 110 minutes. That's 1.83 hours. Very nice. The Olight does not have a strobe. Single press turns the light off. Another single press turns the Archer Mini down to low. Hopefully you enjoyed those comparisons. So folks, that's really about all I have for you today on this video, comparing the Archer Mini by Thrunite to the Olight i5T. They're both fantastic lights. You're not going to go wrong with either one of them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave comments down below. Like this video, share this video, and until next time, folks, thanks again for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. We'll see you next time.